Here are 5 things that every new motorcycle rider should do. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for you, so make sure you watch till the end. Number 1 is that you need to invest in good quality gear. I'm talking about you need to get a good helmet, good motorcycle gloves, good riding pants, some motorcycle boots, and yes, a motorcycle jacket, even though I don't have one on. But do as I say, not as I do, am I right? And yes, gear might be expensive, but it is worth it in the long run. Trust me on that. Because you don't want to get caught in a situation where you lay the bike down and you got cheap gear on, or you don't have any gear on like me right now with no motorcycle jacket. I got all my other gear on, but if you lay the bike down and you don't have a jacket on, or you don't have good quality gear, that road rash, I'm telling you, that road rash is going to get you, and you're not going to like it. Number 2 is to get to know your bike. You want to be familiar with all your bike's basic checks and maintenances, because I mean, you really want to check out your bike before every ride. You want to check things like your tire. You want to make sure your tire's still in good shape. Check that the tire pressure is where it needs to be. You want to check your oil before you go for a ride. Make sure it's not too low or that it doesn't need to be changed. You'll know if it needs to be changed if your oil looks way too dark or looks milky in color. If it's milky in color, you have like a coolant leak, so definitely need to get that checked out. And then you also want to check out your chain. You want to make sure that your chain is not too tight or too loose before every ride. So please get familiar with checking your bike. It could potentially save your life out on a ride. Number 3 is to take your time. Take your time with getting familiar with your bike and mastering the basics of riding. You want to build your confidence up over time. You don't want to go on 1 or 2 rides as being a new rider and think that you know everything about a bike. That's how you got to get yourself hurt. So you really want to get familiar with your bike, learn, and when I say learn, I mean master the basics of riding before you even think about going to do like group rides or getting outside of your comfort zone. Number 4 is to ride defensively. You want to always expect the unexpected. When you're on a motorcycle, you need to be looking out for your surroundings at all times, and you need to anticipate the other driver's actions around you. A lot of times you get hurt on a motorcycle and it won't even be your fault, because we're on such a small machine surrounded by these big metal objects around us, that being, cars, trucks, vans, whatever you're surrounded by. And sometimes it can be hard to see you. So they're not expecting you to be somewhere. Well, first, if you're in their blind spot, then that probably is your fault, okay? Especially since we're so small. But you need to always be aware of your surroundings. You need to anticipate what a car might do before it even does it, to keep yourself out of harm's way. And last but not least, number 5 is to always enjoy the ride. Don't forget to enjoy every moment on the road, because it's all about the freedom and the adventure that one of these machines can give you. So you always, I don't see how you wouldn't be able to enjoy the ride, okay? Every time I get on one of these, it's always a thrill. I absolutely love this right here. It is a feeling like no other that you will only understand once you actually get on one of these. I'm telling you. There is no greater joy than riding a motorcycle. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope these tips helped out a little bit, especially if you're a new rider about to start out riding. Just please stay safe, but have fun as well. Thank you, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.